Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Scott Manning coming to you live from Scott Manning YouTube Sports Talk. I want to thank all my loyal viewers for being with me here on this very late night. What a Friday night we had in college basketball. It is now time for the Scott Manning College Basketball Friday night wrap-up special. 3 big games on this Friday night that's going to have everybody talking, and which had major poll implications and major implications for the NCAA tournament. We started out Iowa upsetting number 5 Michigan tonight, 74-59. What can you say? I mean, listen to this. Luka Garza, 19 points, 8 rebounds, 2 block shots. That was huge tonight. Joe Weiskamp, 16.7 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 big steals in that game. Ryan Kreiner, 15 points, 10 rebounds off the bench, a double-double for him. He got the job done tonight. Michigan was lost out there. Jordan Poole, 16 points, hee-haw. Ingus Brazidakis, 16.6 rebounds, 3 steals. Xavier Simpson, 10 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists tonight. Iowa controlled the tempo of the game all night. Here's a few cases in point. Iowa, 26 of 57 from the field, 45.6%. From three-point land, Iowa was only 6 of 14 for 42.9%. They shot 16 of 24 from the free throw line for 66.7%. Now for Michigan. Michigan, 21 of 65 for 32.3%. That was it. They only went 8 of 33 from three-point land. That's only 24.2%. They only went 9 of 12 at the free throw line for 75%. Whoop-de-doo. Iowa out-rebounded Michigan 48-36 tonight. Now, despite 11 turnovers for Iowa, they won that ball game. How in the world did they do it? It was incredible all night. Here's something else to think about, too. Iowa outscored Michigan in the paint tonight 40-20. And another thing was foul trouble. Michigan had to go deep into their bench early, and their young guys couldn't stop the Iowa vets tonight. John Teske, he fouled out of the game. And I mean, John Beilein said, we couldn't stop their big guys. We just couldn't do anything. We just had a rough night tonight. Fran McCaffrey said, when we got them deep into their bench, we knew we were possibly going to win this ball game. We knew it. And he was absolutely right. Michigan was all lost out there. They got outscored in the paint 40-20. They got out-rebounded 48-36. They got out-assisted 11. They did out-assist Iowa 11-10 barely. But 20 team fouls, that's going to kill you right there. And the bottom line is, Michigan, at the beginning of the night, Howie Schwab of Fox Sports and Joe Lunardi of ESPN had Michigan on the 1 line. I think now that's going to change. I have it now as Duke on the 1 line, Tennessee, Michigan State, and Virginia. I think that would be my top 4. Michigan's not going to be on the 1 line after a performance like this tonight. This is the second time this season that Michigan has allowed a team to score 70 points or more. Iowa put 74 on the board against them tonight. And it is something. That was something. When I saw Iowa scoring at will early in the game, I'm thinking, we got a possibility of an upset. I didn't think anything about it. I was thinking number 5 Michigan against Iowa, 158th meeting. I'm thinking, Michigan's got this wrapped up. I'm not even going to talk about it. Boy, was I dead wrong. So now, what's next? Michigan has to go on the road to Rutgers on Tuesday. Iowa has to go to Assembly Hall to face Indiana. And according to Howie Schwab, he's got Indiana as the last 4 into the field. And they face off on next Thursday night. But what a night to be a Hawkeye fan. And what a night it was. A court storming for the ages. And Iowa, you guys earned that court storming tonight. And I'm going to tell you this. The Big Ten race has all of a sudden taken a big switch. Now Michigan State sits at the top of the Big Ten standings, and they face Indiana tomorrow. Or actually, they face Indiana today, since it's 25 after midnight here in the eastern part of the country. It is absolutely unbelievable what Michigan did. They were on the 1 line to start the day. They were all up, and then Let me do that again. It went unbelievable. Iowa, congratulations. You got the job done. And I'm not done talking about this. I'm not done with this game yet. But let's move on to the next one. Court Storming number 2. Bowling Green shocks number 18 Buffalo tonight, 92-88. Bowling Green takes over sole possession of first place in the MAC East. How in the world did they do it? Well, let's see. Bowling Green, they shot 30 of 59 for 50.8%. They shot 50% from the field tonight. And Bowling Green, they went 8 of 19 from three-point land. They shot 42%. Very impressive. Now, despite the 24 of 36 from the free throw line, they shot 66.7%. Now for Buffalo, 31 of 61, 48.4%. They went 12 of 31 from three-point land for 38.7%. And at the free throw line, Buffalo was a little bit better. They went 14 of 19 for 73.7%. Now, Buffalo did out-rebound Bowling Green 38-27. They did out-assist Bowling. Now, Buffalo did out-assist Bowling Green 11-7. But, and here's the thing, Buffalo had 18 turnovers tonight. And I've said this many times. You cannot turn the ball over 15, 20 times and expect to win a ball game. I don't care who you are. And 25 team fouls, it was a bad night for the Buffalo Bulls. Not the Bills of the NFL, but the Bulls. Okay? Just a little clarification. But Bowling Green, they did their thing. Dylan Fry, 25 points, 2 assists, 2 big steals tonight. Justin Turner, 22 points, 4 rebounds. DiMangelo Wiggins, 17 points, 10 rebounds. He had a double-double tonight. C.J. Massenberg, 25 points, 3 rebounds, 26 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Dante Carruthers, 28 points, 7 rebounds. Nick Perkins, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 2 steals. Those were your numbers for tonight's game. But some of the things that stuck out for me was Bowling Green shooting 50% from the field and also shooting 42% from beyond the arc. And on top of that, Buffalo had 18 turnovers tonight. You can't turn the ball over 15, 20 times and expect to win a ball game. And also, too, Buffalo had 25 team fouls to Bowling Green's 19. And Bowling Green only had 9 turnovers all game. I mean, the second chance points for Bowling Green, they took advantage. At one point, it was like 84-72, and then Buffalo cut it back. They made a game of it at the end. I'll give them that. But Bowling Green was just too much. The Bowling Green Falcons are now in sole possession of first place in the MAC East. And on top of that, Bowling Green used a 12-2 run to close out the ball game. And also, too, it's a special treat. The Bowling Green football team was there tonight wearing their jerseys. And after the game, we had Court Storming number 2. A very well-earned Court Storming. As for the Buffalo Bulls, this is not a terrible loss, considering the battle they had against Bowling Green. Bowling Green's only like 15-6 now. Now they're in, I will give them this. They're in sole possession of first place in the MAC East. But it's not a terrible loss by any stretch of the mean, because Bowling Green's had their struggles too. However, I look for the Buffalo Bulls to be out of the top 25 by the end of this week. When the new poll comes out on Monday, they will not be in the top 25 after this nightmare of a loss here last night. What a game this was. I figured a lot of people were thinking, okay, it's just the MAC. Let me tell you something. It's February 1st, people. It's time to get serious. I don't care if you're in a Power 5 conference like the Big 10, the Big East, the ACC, SEC, Big 12. Or I don't even care if you're in the Horizon League or in the Mid-America Conference. When it comes to college basketball this time of the year, it's time to get serious. It's time to get it on. And it's time to let's get ready to rumble. This game tonight proved it. You don't have to be in a Power 5. You can be in a little conference like the Mid-America, like the MAC, in the Mid-America Conference, and you still win ball games. You still have to win. This may get Bowling Green back into the NCAA tournament field. I'll even tell you right now, Even if they don't win the Mid-America Conference, if they get to the MAC final in the Mid-America Conference tournament, I think they could still get in. Now, I know the quality competition in the MAC is not there. Okay? I get it. But let me tell you something. Bowling Green showed me something tonight that Buffalo didn't. They had the heart, and they got the job done. And that's all that matters. And they got it done, and they did it. Okay. Now for the game of the night. Number 21, Maryland. Number 24, Wisconsin. Wisconsin got the job done tonight, 69-61. Brad Davidson was the hero of the night. 21 points, 4 rebounds, 2 big steals in that game. Ethan Happ, 18 points, 11 rebounds, a double-double for him, 6 assists, 2 blocks, 2 steals. Aleem Ford, 10 points, 3 rebounds. Just to let you know. And also from Maryland, Eric Alea, 18 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 block shots. Bruno Fernando, a double-double for him tonight, 13 points, 10 rebounds. Anthony Cowan Jr., 11 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Now, how is this game won tonight? Let's see. Wisconsin, 23 of 49 from the field. That's 46.9%. They shot 50% from beyond the arc tonight. Now, Wisconsin shot 14 of 23 at the free throw line. That's only 60.9%. Maryland only had 8 free throws all night. And they only nailed 3. That's only 37.5%. Ouch. That hurts. Now, Maryland did out-rebound Wisconsin 37-26. They did do that pretty well. But Wisconsin out-assisted Maryland 13-8. Wisconsin in the turnover department, 4 turnovers all night. That was it. Wisconsin didn't hardly ever turn the ball over. The lowest turnover output in a game this season. Maryland had 12 turnovers. 18 team fouls for Maryland kind of hurt them too. To Wisconsin's 14. What stuck out? Wisconsin shot great from the field. They shot fantastic from beyond the arc. And they kind of shot iffy from the free throw line. But that's okay. Because when you have Maryland only nailing three free throws all night long out of 8, that's not going to win a ball game. And Maryland only shot 8 of 20 from beyond the arc for 40%. And he only went 25 of 56 from the field for 44.6%. That was it. Wisconsin coach Greg Gard said after the game, "I'm very happy with our team. We won 5 in a row. And on top of that, we closed the game out with a 15-5 run. We turned the 55-54 deficit into a 69-61 victory. And we got the job done. And our team's won 5 in a row. That means bring on Nebraska on Thursday. We'll be ready for them." Wisconsin has won 5 in a row. And they've done it with a great team effort. Ethan Happ didn't have his greatest game before this game, in his last game, but Brad Davidson stepped up to the plate tonight. And in the last game, but Brad Davidson did step up tonight. Ethan Happ did have a better output here this evening. As for Maryland, Coach Mark Turgeon said, "I'm probably going to be going on a hunger strike after this nightmare." Maryland has lost 3 of their last 4 games. They lost to Michigan State. They lost to Illinois last Saturday when they got embarrassed. Yes, they did beat Northwestern. Hee-haw. But they lost to Wisconsin tonight. They've lost 3 of their last 4 games. And Maryland's chances of winning the Big Ten are going. And that's all there is to it. Now, what in the world does this all mean tonight? This means a lot. Like I've said before, it doesn't matter if you're in a big conference or not. An upset is an upset, and a win is a win at this time of the year. We're into the second half of the regular season in college, and into the second half of conference play in college basketball, people. It's now the 2nd of February. March is going to be here before you know it. And that's all, and I'm not going to say anything further about that tonight. But let me tell you something. All 3 of these games tonight that I talked about, they were very well played. And the bottom line is 2 big court stormings tonight and a classic for the ages. What can you say? We knew Maryland and Wisconsin was going to be a battle. But I did not expect 2 court stormings tonight at all. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to hand out the Scott Manning Basketball Hardwood Awards. All right, for the Iowa-Michigan game, I got 3 awards to hand out. Luka Garza, 19 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks. Congratulations to you, sir. You just got yourself a Scott Manning Basketball Hardwood Award. Joe Weiskamp, 16 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 steals. Congratulations to you, sir. You just got yourself a Scott Manning Basketball Hardwood Award. Ryan Kreiner, 15 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double off the bench. Congratulations to you, sir. You just got yourself a Scott Manning Basketball Hardwood Award. Now, for the Buffalo Bowling Green contest, 3 awards to hand out. Dylan Fry, 25 points, 2 assists, 2 steals. Congratulations to you, sir. You just got yourself a Scott Manning Basketball Hardwood Award, and you're a first-time recipient. I don't know if I'll never hear your name again. I don't know if I'll ever be able to say your name again, but at least you got yourself a Scott Manning Basketball Hardwood Award. Justin Turner, 22 points, 4 rebounds. Congratulations to you, sir. You just got yourself a Scott Manning Basketball Hardwood Award. DiMaggio Wiggins, 17 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double. Congratulations to you, sir. You just got yourself a Scott Manning Basketball Hardwood Award. And now, for the Maryland-Wisconsin contest, I've got 3 awards to hand out. Actually, I'm only going to go 2. Brad Davidson, 21 points, 4 rebounds, 2 steals. Congratulations to you, sir. You just got yourself a Scott Manning Basketball Hardwood Award. Ethan Happ, 18 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks, 2 steals. Congratulations to you, sir. Once again, you are a recipient of a Scott Manning Basketball Hardwood Award. And also, so therefore, just to repeat, Luka Garza, Joe Weiskamp, and Ryan Kreiner of Iowa, congratulations to you 3. You just got yourself a Scott Manning Basketball Hardwood Award, and I'm sure the 3 of you have received this award before. Dylan Fry, Justin Turner, DiMaggio Wiggins, first-time recipients, congratulations to the 3 of you for getting your first ever Scott Manning Basketball Hardwood Awards. Now, Brad Davidson, Ethan Happ, you're a former recipient, but Brad Davidson, congratulations to you, sir. You just got yourself a Scott Manning Basketball Hardwood Award. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for my Game of the Night nominee. Now, all 3 of these games were main event worthy, but this is a hard one for me. I'm not going to lie to you. This is a difficult call for me because we had 2 court stormings and an instant classic tonight. But when it's all said and done, Big Ten country's probably not going to like me for this, but the winner of tonight's Scott Manning Basketball Game of the Night Award goes to Buffalo and Bowling Green. Bowling Green takes over first place in the Mid-America Conference East with a victory over the Buffalo Bulls tonight. I know you guys in Big Ten country are going to be peeved off at me, but this game tonight showed me a lot. This game showed me a lot tonight out of the Mid-America Conference. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for my closing thoughts on this night. These 3 games that I just talked about, all of them have had March Madness mentality. The Buffalo Bowling Green game was the one that showed me the most. It doesn't matter. I'll say it again. It doesn't matter if you're in a Power 5 conference or if you're in a conference like the Mid-America Conference. It doesn't matter. We're just a few weeks away from the start of conference tournament mania. It's going to get crazy. But I'm going to tell you this. All these teams tonight, all these 3 games that I talked about tonight had March Madness written all over it. Bowling Green and Buffalo, that game was crazy. I mean, Bowling Green came from behind to beat Buffalo tonight. They were down, but they came back and won it. Wisconsin, They had some early troubles early in the going. They got the job done. Iowa controlled the tempo over Michigan all night long. That's why they won. So let me say this. Tonight, the Friday slate was crazy. What will tomorrow bring? Can St. John's upset Duke? There's a possibility there. You know we're going to have two crazy battles in the ACC. Virginia Tech and NC State. And you know we got North Carolina, Louisville. That's going to be a big one. And you also know about Texas Tech and Kansas. Kansas has had their struggles. And now they got a player that has to sit. They have somebody who has to sit out for the rest of the season and all of next season because the guardian of this, I don't remember the player's name off the top of my head, but I'll probably do a quick snippet in the morning before all the college basketball hoopla. I'll probably do a quick snippet on that. Now, Kansas is really in trouble. They've lost a player because the guardian took money from a booster that happened to be an employee of the Adidas company. And you know about Udoka Azubuike. He's gone for the season. The bottom line is, this could be the year of the pack in the Big 12. If Texas Tech, by some miracle, upsets Kansas at Allen Fieldhouse, we have a whole new ball game in the Big 12. The Big 10 has already got a major shakeup. Michigan State now sits atop of the Big 10 standings as a result of Iowa putting it to Michigan tonight. Maryland and Wisconsin just had a classic. Maryland and Wisconsin had a classic for the ages. But the Mid-America Conference was a conference that stepped up and showed us that you don't have to be in a Power 5 in college basketball just to enjoy a ball game. What a night it was. I'm exhausted, and I've got a long day ahead of me in a few hours. I've got to get some sleep somewhere. It's been a long day, but it's been a great night. And that's all I have to say tonight. Whew. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. I want to thank you guys so much for taking the time with me here this evening. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Scott Manning. All you have to do is type my name down, scroll down, look for this pretty face, click subscribe, and you'll see all the sports videos I have done so far. I want to thank you guys so much for being with me here tonight. Thank you so much for being with me, and God bless. Good night, everybody, and thank you.